Hey folks, welcome aboard. I'm Don. This is Rockin' the Country. Hope things are going well in your neck of the woods. I've got a new artist to the channel and I love this. Jason Halverson made a gift to the channel for me to do this one. If you're interested in information on how to make a gift to the channel, it's down below in the description box. It's pretty straightforward, PayPal, Venmo, and it's got to fit the channel theme though, right? It can't be pop country, it can't be rock, all that. Sometimes people make requests like that and I can't do them because it doesn't fit the theme of non-pop country or Western. Anyway, Jason, shout out to you, my friend. Thank you for this gift and request. Robbie Fulks, the buck starts here. I love twists like that. You get an idea. Instead of the buck stopping here, the buck starts here. And then you got to flesh the song out. So let's see what Robbie does with this. Jason knows his stuff when it comes to country music. So there's some folks on the channel, when they make a request, I don't even have to listen to 3 or 5 seconds of the song just to make sure it actually does fit. I just know it's going to be good. So Jeff Cather's in that category, Montauk Ed, Penny Headland. But let's get Robbie. I don't know where Robbie's from. See what I mean? Jason?
I never knew this place had so much empty space until tonight when you walked right out the door.
Ow, reminds me of George Strait.
And so I walked to our bedside and pulled out that 45 that lay for years behind our chest of drawers.
Shit.
At first it looked too worn to play, the label all but washed away. Then I made out the name of my old friend. 30 years and a scratch or two. When the needle hit the groove, I knew it was crying time again. The buck starts here with Hank's sure to follow.
Yep.
Turn him up loud and clear. He's singing my sorrow. Let the sad songs roll on through a house filled with tears, where the good times is gone. The buck starts here.
Wow. Well, I had to pause for a second. Holy cow. At first when he said 45, and in my brain I thought of 44. I thought he was taking a gun out. He was taking a 45 record out. Then he's got It's Crying Time Again, Buck Owens. So the buck starts here with Hank Sr. sure to follow.
People in the house next door, they think I'm tearing up the floor. It's 4:30, my lights are burning bright. But this occasion's no big deal. It's just some boys from Bakersfield that came around to help me through the night. The buck starts here with Hank sure to follow. Turn him up loud and clear. He's singing my sorrow. Let the sad songs roll on through a house filled with tears, where the good times is gone. The buck starts here. Yeah, but the good times are gone. The buck starts here.
That's the thing, man. Can't listen to country music when you're heartbroken. It's too much. This has happened to me at various times too, where I'm like, I can't, that song I associate with that person or those particular songs, and I can't listen to them. Not for a while, but it's, she left, and then he's putting these on. It's like, all right, I guess you want to get through your misery faster rather than slower, because that's going to do it to you. And then you're up. I mean, he had enough energy to be up till 4 in the morning, 4:15, whatever it was, and the lights are on and stuff, and he's just listening to the stuff. It's generally, you think the lights would be off and you're listening to it so you could cry and nobody would see you, or you could possibly fall asleep or something to that effect. But that level of heartbreak is just, I don't know. Life is an interesting thing. As much as I've studied it, I mean, as a philosophy major at Rutgers, I've always had like a contemplative mind about the size of things, the universe, what's it mean, and, all different, morals, ethics, humanity, personality types. I've always contemplated things on multiple levels, which is why I love doing the reactions. But there are just sometimes there's no explanation for things. You just live it. And then when you come out of it, you try to find an explanation. But when you're just bereft and heartbroken and you're in that crying time and you can't find an explanation for things, it's brutal, because our minds are made for pattern recognition. They are made to put things in their boxes so that we can survive and then survive well. But one of the things that I learned through my divorce, which, was almost 20 years ago, was the beginning of the divorce, put it that way. It took a little while, and I didn't want it, and that makes a big difference, right? It's still painful, even if you want the divorce. It's still painful to go through that process, but because it is still the death of dreams and hopes and what could have been. But one of the things I learned is that the surest way to drive yourself crazy is to try making sense of that which makes no sense. And sure enough, there's certain things that just don't go in a box. And if, let's say, the person that just left you, in this case, in this song, doesn't fill in the pieces for you, you're left to guess. You're left to wonder, what happened? What did I do? Where did it go wrong? Was it just we grew apart? Like, you think it's going to be a wonderful relationship, and then, it doesn't go that way. One of you loses energy or passion or something. It's a human thing. Put two dynamic individuals, and every human being is dynamic when you put them in the same room with someone else long enough. It may or may not work. Some people are more tolerant. Some people are more forgiving. Some people are kinder. Some people are more understanding. And they're generally easier to be with than people who are controlling, domineering, and insist their way is right. But, or their will be done. So, Jason, great find. I don't know where Robbie's from. I'm pretty sure I've done nothing by Robbie before, but holy cow. I mean, he reminded me of Dwight Yoakam, vocally along the way. So, all right, I'm going to rate this. Yeah. All right. The number that popped into my head was a 9.3. I mean, this is a legit country song, straight up. You wouldn't confuse this with any other genre at any time. And there it is. So, all right, guys, you could thank Jason Halverson for that one. I sure do. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video, and keep rocking the country.